This is the INMOTION V6 Electric Unicycle. It's made for beginners. It's got a 3-inch tire, so it's good if you're just learning how to use a unicycle. This is actually the first one that I've owned, so I haven't had a ton of experience with electric unicycles or anything like that, and I was able to pick it up pretty quickly. So I just want to go over some of the features that this thing has. I'll show me riding it, and then I'll just give my honest review at the end. So here it is kind of up close so you can see it. It does have this handle, so that way you can easily kind of walk it around and move it around. But essentially it's pretty simple. When you're not using it or it's not turned on, you can sit it on the front like this or on the back like this, so that way it stays up. But to turn it on, it has the power button right here. You just want to hold this down, and once you do that, it's actually going to pop up like this, and then you're not going to be able to lean it forward or backwards, because basically now it's ready to go. If you do stand on this thing and you lean forward, it's going to go forward. If you lean back, it's going to go back. And so it does have kind of like a self-balancing thing right here, where it's not going to let you kind of move forward and backwards or tilt it. It's just going to, you know, stay upright, which is pretty good. You know, it's pretty awesome for beginners. And then you have these pads right here where you put your feet, and this is where, this is where you stand up. So let me just put it down, boom. So once you have those down, then you can step on it and you're ready to go. And right here on the front, you have your battery level percentage. So mine's 2 out of 4, so I do need to charge it soon. And then you actually have a light, which I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's on in a little bit here. But one other cool thing about this is it does have a backlight as well. So when you are at nighttime, you know, that light will shine, so that way people will see you. You have your charging port right here, and then you actually have a speaker, so you can actually connect your phone and play music on this thing, which is pretty cool. As you can see, it actually lights up as well. There's these LED lights on both sides, and in the app you can actually change the color of the lights too, which is also another cool feature. And then you have a handle right here as well. Now I'll just show you guys me riding it. To get on, it's pretty simple. You just start with one foot, and then you kind of just launch off from the other foot, and then start going. Basically, when you lean forward, it'll just start going forward. When you lean backwards, it'll go back. I will say, when you first learn how to do it, definitely try it against the wall or something, or against your car or something like that to stand up, because it is kind of difficult just at the beginning to get the feel for it. But then once you get the feel for it, you know, you can get on. As you can see right here. And this unicycle does have a 1,000 watt motor, and you can go up to 15.5 miles per hour. So it's pretty awesome. Honestly, for me, that's perfect. I wouldn't want to go even faster than that on a unicycle, just because I feel like it's, you know, you don't have as much balance as like a bike or anything like that. But as you guys can see too, I want to show you guys just the braking. So basically, when you lean forward, you lean forward. When you lean back, it'll slow down, and you can brake pretty hard as well. You know, as long as once you get the feel of it and you just lean back real quick, it'll brake super fast. So it is really responsive, and it's nice. You know, when it kind of takes to get the feel of it for a little bit, but once you lean to like the left or right, it'll turn as well. But yeah, honestly, it's super fun. You know, I've ridden a unicycle once before, and I did have kind of a hard time learning how to balance and stay upright on it. But with this one, you know, I feel like I picked it up pretty quickly. Within like a week or two, I was able to start riding, and as you can see right now, I have pretty good control over it. So if you're a beginner, you know, I would say this is a great way to learn, or great option to learn, especially because it has, you know, that 3-inch wide tire, and so it allows you to balance a little bit better. And I just wanted to show you guys as well that this can also go up an incline. You know, it has enough power to go up an incline, go over bumps and things like that. It doesn't have suspension in it, you know, as far as I know, or at least you can't really see it. But, you know, as long as you have a controlled speed, you're able to go over the bumps, no problem at all. And I wanted to just talk about, too, what I was mentioning earlier with the handle. One thing that's cool about this is if you are in a city or anything like that, and you're not riding it and you just want to walk around, it's super easy to move around just because of the handle and because of the self-balancing as well. Basically, it's just moving itself, and you're just walking along with it. And then when you're done using it, or when you're not walking around, you can just pull down the handle, fold it in, and then you have the main handle that you can lift it around. And it's super light as well. It only weighs about 27 pounds. So it is pretty easy to move it around, and, you know, super portable to fit in your car or just take it with you. And then I just wanted to show you guys the app as well. What's cool about the app is you can connect it via Bluetooth, and then you can see all the data and everything when you're riding it, you know, the speed, how fast you're going, different trips you've taken and things like that. And you can also adjust, you know, you can put a speed limiter on it if you want to, and you can also turn on the light. As you can see right here, you just click the light button, it turns on the light, and then on there as well, you can also adjust the LED lights on the side and the color and things like that. And it even has a horn. And then here's just a look at what it looks like at nighttime. The light's super bright, and then it has that red light in the back so cars can see you. But yeah, overall, as far as my review goes, honestly, this thing is awesome, super fun to ride. Like I said, I'm a beginner unicycle rider. Like, this is the first unicycle that I've owned, and I was able to pick it up pretty quickly. So if you are a beginner, you're just learning how to ride it, definitely recommend checking this out. It's pretty awesome. It does take a little bit to get used to. You know, if you're someone that has normally ridden like an electric scooter or e-bike, you know, it's definitely an adjustment. But once you get it down, it's super fun to ride, and 15.5 miles per hour It's really fast in my opinion for a unicycle, but because of the balance features that it has and things like that, it's pretty easy to control and move around as well. So definitely recommend checking it out.